Welcome back to the KOM Morning News. Getting a little spooky here and there, and Halloween, and we've got a bit of it. We've been doing apples this month, but we've got something that's a little spookier this morning. A little more Halloween. Well, okay, the recipe itself probably not so spooky, but it's a Halloween treat here.
It is. I thought it would be fun to kind of change things a little bit, and this is an edamame nut mix madness. And you'll see the madness part in just a second. But what I did, I took 1 egg white and put it in my mixing bowl and just mixed it with a whisk until we see bubbles. And you see that it's starting to get a little frothy.
Yeah.
To that, you're going to add some granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar.
Alrighty.
And then we have a little bit of salt there that we'll put in here. This is going to give us our glaze ingredients for all of our nuts. Then we have jalapeno powder there, so you can add more or less of that depending on how much spice you want.
Okay.
We have regular chili powder.
Oh, that's what I was smelling. I knew something over here smelled pretty good. And man, the recipes this month, by the way, have just been fantastic. And so I'm sure this one's
like
going.
The applesauce spread.
Oh my goodness! That if you haven't tried it yet, you haven't made it yet, you need to, because it's all of them are amazing. But that one, oh man, that was just really good.
And then we have some cumin.
Okay.
So put that in there and mix it. All right, now we're going to add all of our nuts. Now you have the roasted edamame, and I have these here because you can have wasabi, which is really spicy, or you can have regular. Okay. So that's where the madness comes in. If you want to add to that spice that we've already added, this is just regular today that I did. But add our roasted edamame there. We'll add that to it. And then we have a variety of nuts. You can pick whatever you want, but we have walnuts, we have pecans, and cashews.
Okay.
So you start adding them, and I'll keep stirring.
The walnuts going in there.
What we want to do is just coat those really good. Now go ahead and add the pecans.
All right.
And say that what is your favorite nut?
Honestly, it'd probably have to be walnuts.
Okay.
Walnuts are really good. And honestly, it's followed by the pecans, though. Right there with it.
And you add the cashews.
Okay.
But if you wanted to, then just triple the recipe for the nut that you want to use if you're only using one kind.
Okay.
So now we've covered that with the glaze. And what we would do next is put this in on a parchment covered paper. Okay. We're going to put that in the oven and roast it at 250 degrees or 325 degrees for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Then stir it and then put it back in the oven and continue roasting it until it gets brown, the nuts get brown, and it starts to firm up. Once it comes out of the oven, let it cool, and then you can break it into pieces, and there's your mix.
Okay.
You can either have that for a treat. You know, Chris, this would also, if you like football games, basketball games, this would be a great snack to have.
You've made some fantastic snacks for different events like that as well. So we got another great one here. And of course, Charlene, if folks want to make any of the recipes that we've made, not just this month, but throughout the whole year, because, by the way, if you missed a month, you don't have to worry. They've got everything. Where should they go?
They should go to kansassoybeans.org. We do have the recipes for the month right there on the main site, but there is an archive, and so you can go choose whatever category you want, and you'll see some of the recipes that we've done. And one of the nice things I think that we do is that with that recipe, we put the link so they can watch us make it anytime.
Excellent. See, and for somebody like me, maybe that's what you need, is you need to kind of follow along with the instructional video there.
That's right.
So, Charlene,
and then they can call our office at 877-KS-Soybean.
Perfect. Charlene, thank you so much for coming in again, and we will be back with more of the KOM Morning News right after this.